ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಪೃಥ್ವಿರಾಜ್ ಸುಕುಮಾರನ್ ಅವರು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಹೀರೋ ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಗಾಯಕ ಅನ್ಬೇಕೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲವುಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀರಿ ಇವಾಗ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸರ್?
I identify myself with cinema. That's it. In fact, I keep telling everyone that there is nothing outside of cinema that I can claim to know. But yeah, if I had to sort of give you an order of what I am in cinema, then I'm always an actor first. That's what I enjoy most, and that's what I identify with the most. But yeah, I'm also a filmmaker, I'm a director, I'm a producer. I don't know if people keep calling me a singer. Yeah, I think I've sang enough songs to be called a playback singer, but that's not something that I identify as one of my skill sets. Yeah, so that's what I'm also a distributor. So yeah, basically cinema. I identify myself with cinema.
Yes sir, I am connecting this too with Kaduvo cinema. Okay. Now you are into rubber plantation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kaduva is a mass action entertainer that I'm doing after a long time. And I think actually even in Malayalam cinema, we have great films happening in Malayalam now. And one thing that I've sort of noticed is, for all the great content that we keep producing in Malayalam, we have somewhere forgotten how to do the mass commercial genre. So that was something I was missing as a film lover. And that was the first and foremost reason for me to say yes to this film when the scriptwriter came and read the script to me. Because after reading the script, my first thought was, that it's been a long time since I heard something like this in Malayalam. And that's the reason I'm doing it. And it is very much a character-driven film. And it is about this young planter called Kaduva Kunnel Kuruvachan. It is also about a very violent testosterone-fueled ego tussle between two men.
Again, see, ego tussle means
yes.
Again Ayappanam Kosham.
Exactly. I keep calling Kaduva as the third film of my trilogy in the trilogy of male ego, because there was Driving License, then there was Ayappanam Kosham, then there is Kaduva. But unlike Driving License and Ayappanam Kosham, Kaduva I think is a much more mainstream, commercial, cinematic action film. It's been a long while since I did a film. In fact, it's been quite a long while in Malayalam anyone did a film where you could actually call it's an action film. Okay. This is an action film. It's a mass action entertainer. So
how it will connect to society? Because most of your stories are connected to society, particularly ego or social causes. Like we have watched a recent movie of Janagana Mana.
No, this is not a film that you want to watch and connect to society. This is a film I have made purely for you to go clap, eat your popcorn, enjoy, and have a good time and come back. That is the change. I mean, that is what I wanted to do, because we've all been consistently doing films that are very real. You sort of think it's a reflection of the society. You want to give something within the film where people go back with a thought in their mind. Which is why I think Kaduva is fresh for Malayalam, that is, Kaduva is new for Malayalam. Because for a long time now, I don't think our industry has made a film like this. And I hope people who see the film realize that they've also missed watching this genre. And I hope that this becomes a success so that more people, not consistently, at least once in a while, a film like this happens in Malayalam. For the past few years, we have not had a film like this at all. So.
Yes, sir. Sukumaran's movies are working good in many languages. Like you already worked for Tamil, Telugu, Hindi also. Why Kannada bit late? Means pan-India movie with Kaduva only.
See, this whole when you talk about this whole pan-India movement, basically what you mean is dubbing your film in other languages and releasing it everywhere in the same time. That's a very recent phenomenon. I meant this release mechanism started existing in our country only very recently. And that release mechanism is now substantiated thanks to filmmakers like Rajmouli sir, Prashant Neel, producers like Hombale, who've made these films from regional language and then had the belief and conviction in their product to release it nationwide as a proper release. My whole coming to Bangalore and promoting Kaduva, now tomorrow I'm going to Hyderabad and I'm going to Chennai, this is not something that I'm looking at as a one film thing. I'm just a believer that this is a start of how films will be released from Kerala now going ahead. I personally think that slowly the age of the remakes will get phased out, because today if a Malayalam film is great, and people start talking about how good a Malayalam film is, pretty much the whole country at one point will get to see it on an OTT platform.
Exactly.
So then you start thinking, hang on, if people are enjoying your Malayalam film with subtitles or your Malayalam film with a dubbed audio track on a streaming service so much, why don't you then just give them that theatrical experience? So I'm going to be releasing Kaduva Kannada and Malayalam in Karnataka. If a Kannada film lover wants to watch Kaduva in Kannada, I just believe that he should have the option. So that is the thought process, and that is something that I would like to be a consistent practice now, going ahead. So yeah, I mean, going ahead, you can see me in Bangalore for all my films, coming and promoting my films and releasing them here in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, in Tamil Nadu, in Bombay, in the north. That is something that, is going to be the norm now. Yeah.
If we go back a few years ago, means Malayalam movies were restricted to only for Keralians. Now it's into pan-India level with good content and all. As you said, if you see more OTT movies, means those are from only Malayalam only.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, I must acknowledge that we are going through a great phase now, because we've got some fantastic content creators. We've got great writers, great technicians, and great actors. We have got new talent. We've always had these legends in our industry, Mammootty sir, Mohanlal sir. We've had those legends there. But I think post the turn of the millennium, after going through a lean phase where we were trying to, when we thought the right way to go about it is to try and recreate what the other language industries are doing, then after, I think post 2010, we had this, this moment of enlightenment when we realized, no, hang on, we should go back to our roots. And our roots have always been coming up with good original content. And thanks to the streaming service phenomenon, once accessibility to our cinema was no longer a problem for people across the country, thanks to the OTT platforms, people have started talking about Malayalam cinema. Today, I think one of the most spoken about film industries at a national level is Malayalam. Again, coming back to this particular film, even at those levels of conversation, what was missing is a mass commercial entertainer from Malayalam. And I know that there is a popular narrative that this kind of cinema is inferior and the real kind of cinema is superior. I am not a believer of that. And I have done both. Okay, I have done both. I just think both kinds of cinema need to exist. They're just different types of cinema. And in a perfectly healthy industry, they should coexist. And the greatest example in the recent past is actually Kannada film industry. Over the past 6 months, I have presented 2 Kannada films in Kerala. One is KGF 2, the other is Charlie 777. And they are both so different from each other. And they are both successful films. And to me, that is what a great industry should look like. That very different films, very different genres can all coexist. Malayalam is wonderful now, but the only one genre that I think has not found a footing in the recent past is this genre. Yeah.
Yes, we are extremely proud of our Rocky Boy Yash, because he is taking Kannada industry to another level. Like that, Sukumaran also taking Malayalam industry to another level. We have seen Lucifer movie, directed and acted by you and Lalitan. That movie has grossed the highest box office collection in ever worldwide. It's 175 crores, I think. So that movie now in Telugu court, Salman Khan and Chiranjeevi is doing.
Yeah, I mean, I directed a film, that was my first film, Lucifer, and fortunately it went on to become a very big success. And Chiranjeevi sir is doing it in Telugu. I don't know what is happening with the other languages. But like I said, it is unfair to credit one person with a phenomenon. You keep saying that I am taking Malayalam cinema to the... No, it's not me. It's everybody in Malayalam cinema together. It's a collective effort of a lot of talent from this wonderful talent pool in Malayalam, that now Malayalam cinema is being spoken of at a national level. Same thing, Yash is a wonderful young actor. He's got fantastic charisma. But it is not just him, it is also a group of directors, producers, and the audience. They're all part of this movement. So let's just hope that this is a process that will be ongoing. And, like I said when I came here for the launch of KGF 2 trailer, at some point in the not very distant future, I genuinely, sincerely hope that we all will amalgamate into this one big Indian film industry. And I think we are on the way. We are getting there, yeah.
Compared to other industries, we can see a lot of mutual respect and support in Malayalam. You'll support newcomers and Lalat and Mammootty, like that, super legends are supporting you guys. So how it will be possible?
I can't speak for other industries because I don't know if that's a problem that doesn't exist in other industries. I don't know. In Malayalam, yeah, we have a very healthy relationship between all the actors who are there. In my age group, pretty much everybody knows each other. We all hang out with each other. You go to, I don't know, my social media feed, you will see pictures of me with Dulka, with Fahad, with Tovino, we all know each other. We all hang out together. So yeah, that camaraderie is great. I think it is good that, we have that sense of belonging as a group to the industry. I don't know what is here because there are only few people I know in Kannada industry. But it is essential. It is essential because ultimately, like I said, cinema is never a one-man sport. Yeah.
So when we are coming back to Kannada industry and Malayalam industry about Sukumaran. Means Sukumaran is entering to Kannada industry with Taizan movie. Again, it's a pan-Indian huge movie with Hombale Films. What do you say about things?
Yeah. So Hombale was one of the first producers who approached me after Lucifer, saying that they would like to work with me. And Taizan is a film that I've had in my mind for a long time. Unfortunately, then the pandemic happened, and then I decided to do Lucifer sequel soon after the Lucifer success. But yeah, once we again started communicating on a regular basis for the release of KGF 2, Vijay and Karthik, Hombale Films, they again asked me we should do something. And then I thought, okay, this is the right time to go ahead and make a project happen. It's a story that I believe in deeply. I've got one of the best writers in Malayalam industry writing the script, Murli Gopi. I've got one of the biggest producers in India now, backing the film. So like I said, I really don't have any excuse to not make a great film, do I? So I'm going to try.
Yes, sir. Last question. You watched KGF movie and Charlie. You have taken a distribution also in Malayalam. Have you watched any Vikrant Rona's recent trailer, Sudeep's?
Trailer I saw.
Okay.
I saw the trailer. It looks amazing. It looks amazing, fantastically shot. I wish Sudeep all the very best. I met him, I think a few months ago, I met him in Dubai. He's again, a big dreamer, isn't he? He wants to do big cinema. And he's a genuine superstar of Kannada. So the trailer looks amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing Vikrant Rona. Yeah.
As an artist, Sukumaran is doing a damn great work. If you would like to work with any Kannada industry stars in multilingual, multi-star movies, means with whom you would like to work, sir?
Everybody, yeah. I can't pick one. I would love for such collaborations to happen. I think that's a wonderful way for industries to join hands. I would love to work with all the leading actors and directors and producers here, and I hope they share the same feeling. I hope that feeling is mutual. I hope just like Hombale wanted to make a film from Malayalam, I hope tomorrow Kannada stars and directors, see, it's all the lines are blurring because, for example, Charlie 777, the director is a Malayali, Tomorrow a Malayalam filmmaker might come and do a Kannada film. So that's how we should start collaborating, and I hope, I know we are getting there. That's the future. Yeah.
Last question, can you reveal something from our Power TV about Taizan movies exclusivity, like when you are going to start or something?
No.
Please, we are eagerly waiting.
No, I can't. It's too early to tell you anything about the film, and it's time I will start speaking about the film. But before Taizan, I am directing another film, which is the second part of Lucifer. So once that is over, then I will start saying. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We are looking forward more movies, good movies from your side.
Thank you so
sir.
much.
Nice to meet you, sir. Yes, ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಪೃಥ್ವಿರಾಜ್ ಸುಕುಮಾರನ್ ಅವರ ಮಂದಾಳದ ಮಾತುಗಳು. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಜೊತೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ್, ಪವರ್ ಟಿವಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.